Good morning from First Baptist Church on Laurier Avenue, and I'm out here on Laurier Avenue to welcome you back to First Baptist for services in the sanctuary beginning this Sunday, August the 23rd. We've put a lot of hard work into preparing to return to the sanctuary, especially our task force and those working in the church, Tino doing the cleaning and Patty preparing the signs that we need. Here are some things you need to know as you prepare to join us this Sunday and in subsequent weeks, because, as you know, things will be a little bit different when we come in. So, before you arrive, we'd like you to look through the welcome back information that we've sent you by email. If possible, print out the waiver form, read it through, and put your name at the bottom and sign and date it. If you don't do that, you can fill one out when you arrive at the church, and that will be fine. A reminder that construction is blocking the eastbound lane on Laurier Avenue, but you can still come in on the westbound lanes. And remember your mask or face covering. I'm going to put mine on now because I'm about to go into the church, and we'll meet Patty, who will tell us some of the other things we need to know. When you come, please come early so that we can comfortably get everyone into the church without crowding or rushing. Social distancing protocols will be observed as you wait to enter the church. Enter through the accessible side door here off Laurier Avenue. And once inside, the elevator will be accessible for those wanting to use it. For everyone else, you'll come up the stairs, and once you arrive at this first level, you'll meet Patty. And Patty is going to tell us a couple of other things we need to know.
Hello, everyone. So when we see you on Sunday, we'll have you come up. First thing, we've got sanitizer here, and we also have masks. Please do bring your own mask, but if you don't have one or if you forget, we've got adult and children's masks here. Next thing that I'll be asking you to do is for contact tracing purposes, I'm going to have you sign in on our attendance log. We need a phone number and name, and I've got our membership addresses here just to make things a little bit quicker. The other thing that I would ask you to do is fill out a waiver. We're going to be sending this out to you tomorrow. So print out the copy at home, sign it, bring it in. If you don't have a printer at home, if you're not able to do that, we do have copies here. So I'll take a minute, get you to sign it. Once you sign this form, you don't need to sign it again. It will do you for the remainder of the services. So just once and then you're done. As well, if you come in through the accessible doors, ushers upstairs will meet you there and will take care of your waiver forms there. So I hope to see you on Sunday.
Thanks so much, Patty. So you'll come in and we'll be going up these stairs on the west side of the church. And as Patty indicated, if you take the elevator, ushers will look after waiver forms in the sanctuary. We'll be coming into the sanctuary, and ushers will lead you in and seat you. Offering plates are at the back of the church, and so you can put your offering in those plates as you go by. Of course, online donations are still being accepted by those worshiping with us and watching at home, and you can donate online by clicking on the big bold donate button at the bottom of the main First Baptist Church homepage. Direct deposits, of course, can be arranged by contacting Patty at the church office. We will be wearing masks all through worship. I'm going to take mine off so that you can hear me just a little bit better for this video. We will be sitting at socially distant arrangements, and as you can see, some pews have been blocked off with the tape. So ushers will seat you in pews that have hymn books and Bibles in them, and you're able to use those hymn books and Bibles to follow along. Of course, there will be no singing during the service, and in fact, all of the service will take place at the front other than the music. And although we won't be singing, we will have music and we will have a soloist, because music is an important and significant part of our worship experience. We will not be standing for hymns, so we will come in, you'll sit with your family group, socially distant from others who are in the church, and we're going to keep everybody safe that way. When the service is over, of course, I'll be up at the front, and we'll have our closing hymn, and it's going to be just a little bit different at the end of the service. I'll come to the lectern, and I'm going to offer a final prayer. And we're going to play the organ postlude following that final prayer. We ask you to remain seated for about the 2 or 2.5 minutes of that postlude, and Sean is choosing something really suitable and appropriate each Sunday. And following that, I will then give the final benediction, after which the ushers will give direction for your exit row by row. And you'll be going out through those 2 back doors at the back of the sanctuary, or in fact you can go out through the side door and out through the annex. But we do ask that when you leave, you don't block the aisles, you don't start to engage in conversations with one another. You may want to have a little bit of a conversation once you're outside and you're able to maintain social distancing from each other, but we do want to clear the church out relatively smoothly and easily, even though we're all excited to be back. I'm actually looking forward to seeing you in the pews, even with your masks on, and it's not going to be quite the same as it was, but it's going to be a joy to return home to the church where we have worshipped and which we love so much, and which is our spiritual home. We look forward to seeing you. Welcome back.